Jack, you wanted to play the Conspira3 game again.
Oh, yeah, the Conspira3 game.
Yeah,
The
Conspira3 game.
weekly
So these
challenge.
are 3 new ones?
3 brand new ones.
Do you think you're ever going to run out of conspiracy theories or no?
Yeah, Mikey wasn't here for the first one.
So many out there.
Yeah, but before we get to it completely, we got to hold on. We got to play the
let's get
intro
to it.
here.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, the Conspira3 game.
We were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
It's time to play the Conspira3 game.
I love conspiracy theories.
Here on the Josiah Show.
From outer space, from another planet.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for opening.
Oh, man.
Well,
I'm excited. I got 3 brand new fresh ones. Just last week, I beat Josiah, so the score is 1-0.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. There's basically no way I'm ever going to beat you.
No, okay, so I purposely made these 3 a little bit easier.
Well, here's the thing. I can't beat you. There's no way I'm getting more than, like, 1 of these right, probably.
What counts as us beating you? 2 out of 3?
You get it all.
Oh, yeah, you get it
You
all.
realize.
Yes, that's never happened. I'm never getting
No,
those 3.
I feel like you'll get this one. I mean, I made this one a little bit easier.
Okay, thanks for dumbing it down for me, buddy.
Thanks for dumbing it down.
So basically, for those of you who do not know, the Conspira3 game.
Yeah, explain the game. Yeah.
It's essentially like 2 truths and a lie. I thought that's a good way to put it because. So I'm gonna lay out 3 conspiracy theories for you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is just a normal conspiracy theory. You know, just spewed online, unfounded. People, just a fun thing to think about. One of them is a conspiracy theory that turned out to be real. Okay, certified. It no longer is a conspiracy theory. It is now the truth. Okay, and then one of them I just completely made up, and it's Josiah and Mikey's job to figure out which one is which. So, here, I'll pull up the 3 for this week.
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, last week we had the astral projection on Mars. We had the Zug Island.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That one got
stupidest name for an island ever.
And then like what else? It was the Reagan stuff. But this week we're getting into some new ones here. All right. Let's start with, I call this one TJ's shady side biz.
TJ's shady side. All right.
So our boy Thomas Jefferson,
Oh yeah.
3rd president of the United States. This theory states that Thomas Jefferson had a secret slave trade partnership with France during his time as president.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Okay, so this theory posits that Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd president of the United States, was involved in a secret partnership with French investors to conduct a large-scale slave trading operation during his presidency. While publicly, Jefferson is known for advocacy of liberty and democracy and all that. Like, didn't he wrote the
Declaration of Independence?
Yeah, he was the one that wrote that, right? Yeah. This conspiracy theory states that he secretly made deals with French financiers to facilitate the acquisition of humans. Terrible. Right? That's essentially the gist of the whole thing. I don't really need to get into too much detail because... there's an interesting angle to this. One of them is the Louisiana Purchase. You know about that one?
Yeah.
Familiar with that, Mikey?
Yeah, that's when we purchased the Target from Louisiana.
Target?
Oh, you're talking about the old one. The old one or the new one?
What's the new Louisiana?
The old one, yeah, I know that one. Yeah,
I just want to know
Why'd you say Target, like the shop?
Yeah, the Target shop. Didn't we buy Targets
What?
all across America?
What are you talking about?
No. Okay. Maybe we're talking about the old one.
Is an American
what do you consider the new Louisiana Purchase? Like, what does that entail?
The Target shop.
Okay, what are you thinking of? Why are you even saying Target?
Did we not purchase Target from a place?
No, it's an American company, isn't it?
Yeah. And also,
What
if we purchase Target from another country, so you mean like you think that the United States, like, Target is like owned by the United States government?
Yeah, we purchased that.
No.
United
It's a private.
So we're talking about the old one, like back in like western half of Washington.
Yeah,
western half of the United States. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from
Okay.
the French.
From the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
So basically, this theory says that the Louisiana purchase was partly motivated by a desire to increase territory available for slave plantations, and this was part of TJ's plan. Because didn't he? He's the one that purchased it, right?
Yeah, he was the president who.
Yeah. So they're essentially saying that kind of fueled it.
That was like the one thing he did.
And yeah, he was essentially working with French companies because he loved the French. Like he was obsessed with
Yeah.
it. I'm from Virginia. In his area, like his like plantation, Monticello, and it's got all this French influence.
Yeah.
So basically, that's the first one.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
That's the first one. Okay.
Wait, really quick. So the first one is that Thomas Jefferson owned slaves.
No, well, kind of. It's that he
Well, he
during
did
his,
just own slaves.
yeah,
That's
he
not like
did
it's-
own
yeah.
slaves, but during his presidency, he made a secret partnership with France to sell them and sort of build off of the slave trade.
Okay.
Can we
okay,
first
so
like
that's
we
number
don't,
one.
we don't have to lock in yet.
Oh,
but,
yeah,
like,
we gotta
let's
discuss.
discuss. Yeah, like where are you leaning right now so far? Do you think that's like confirmed, real, like actual, not maybe not confirmed, but a real conspiracy theory, or is it just fake?
Oh, and by the way, you guys don't have to come up with the same answer. You can go
Yeah.
divide and conquer,
Yeah,
or you
what
can
we're
be
gonna-
united.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I might be leaning towards it's not. It's a true conspiracy, but it wasn't proven.
Okay, so it's just a theory.
Yeah.
I think it's too early to know because usually with the true one, I just go for whatever seems the most real. But that, at the end of the day, the last time that's what kind of got me.
Yeah.
But I think that one is real because Thomas Jefferson, he did own slaves. Like, well, I mean, all the early presidents did.
I knew you would know some
Yeah.
T.
But also,
on
I mean,
TJ
well, I feel like that's just kind of common knowledge that they all owned slaves, right?
Yeah.
All the early presidents. Yeah.
before Abraham.
Well, not before Abraham. They stopped before that.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry.
But most of the early ones did. And then not only that, but he like banged his slaves.
Oh
So
yeah.
He was really
yeah.
like,
There's
he was.
some.
I mean, the sad thing about Thomas Jefferson, we always rank him as like one of the best presidents, and maybe he was because, frankly, I mean, I know the presidents, but to be honest, I don't know a lot of presidents. I'm really not that familiar with what they even did as president. So maybe he was one of the greatest presidents. But the thing is, he
He had a dark side.
yeah,
really
he
did.
owned slaves, and he was like the most pro-slavery president.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
bad.
Hey, like Hannah Montana says, nobody's perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
and no,
you cannot quote Hannah Montana.
yeah. If she met Thomas Jefferson, that would be what she said. Yeah.
Wait, so Josiah, are you leaning towards that conspiracy is
I think that's proven. to be
proven?
true.
Okay, proven.
feel
So
like-
you're picking that one.
Not that I mean,
Brought Hannah Montana into the slave trade.
yeah. What would Hannah Montana do if she? Where was she during the slave trade? Why didn't she put a stop to it?
Mikey, no.
Just like, her song.
I mean, that is kind of the point here. I'm not using that to defend the guy. I'm just saying, to be fair, he may be. I'm just saying, people. He's on Mount Rushmore for God's sake. You know, there must have been something that guy did besides buy Louisiana. You know,
Sorry.
but I don't know what it
I'm
is,
sorry, we
frankly.
gotta
'Cause
log
Thomas
back in.
Jefferson.
Just the fact that we just went into like, yeah, there's a real dark side of our history.
Well, you know what-
And
yeah.
Mikey goes, oh well, Hannah Montana says.
Yeah. Well,
All right. Anyway,
We're making
we should play
history.
that song to close out the
Okay.
yeah.
So
We're making radio history the first time Hannah
Everybody
Montana
has
was
their
mentioned in
days.
relation to the slave trade.
yeah.
So what's number 2?
So you is that end of thoughts, end of discussion?
now,
That's
yeah,
where I'm
for
leaning.
now,
That's where I'm
yeah.
leaning.
Okay, number 2. This is the. I like to call this one the Jack Ape theory
Okay.
because I'm pretty ape-like,
I
pretty
can see
primal.
it, yeah.
You know, you guys lived with me.
The furry club people, I don't remember what they said about
Basically,
your.
the official name of this one is the Denisovan conspiracy theory. So basically, it says that the Denisovans are an extinct species or subspecies of humans, known mainly from genetic evidence. This is all real, by the way. I'll tell you this: the Denisovans are a real thing, scientific thing. They're basically discovered through the analysis of finger bone and teeth found in the Denisova cave in Siberia. So that's where they get their name from, dating back to around 40,000 years ago. Okay, so these are ancient human ancestors. Right, so this is all confirmed. But the conspiracy theory comes in when people say that the Denisovans were not fully wiped out and have instead survived into modern times, both through our bloodline and there are just straight up, some people say that there are Denisovans out there right now, and it's unconfirmed, but they're still walking among us. Okay. Basically, they are closely related to Neanderthals, but they're technically a distinct group. And they share common ancestors with both Neanderthals and modern humans. And the theory states that they have been responsible for certain ancient advanced technologies that we can't explain in our time. Like, you see those things online where you see people speculating, like, how do they do this? Like Stonehenge and pyramids and stuff. Yeah. And they're basically, people put all of that sort of conspiracy onto the Denosovans and saying, like, they were the ones that had ancient advanced technologies, and they passed down just essentially advanced information. And it's like...
Is there a word to spell it? How do you say it?
Denosovans.
Is there a spelling or no?
Yeah, Denisovan.
Dude, I took anthropology, and I just feel like I heard that word before, or either that's like a really good word that Jack made up.
Well, he said that part's just real. That part
that part is real, confirmed. The Denosovans, they existed at one point, but the theory states that they're still alive and around.
Oh, that's the theory.
And they didn't die off.
I feel like that cannot be real, because if that was confirmed real, like, we would see them around. So that has to be either just completely fake or the conspiracy. And I think that's the conspiracy, because I could see people believing that. So
like, that's the fake conspiracy, or that's the conspiracy that isn't
like,
true.
Well, that's because here's the thing. So far, I'm leaning towards the Thomas Jefferson thing was just confirmed real, and then this is because this one cannot be confirmed real, because that would mean that it's just confirmed there's like another species just walking around out there of like people that are like humans. So that can't be confirmed real. At least I feel like. I mean, if you want to guess it is, then you can. But I don't think that could be, because that would mean...
You said the same thing about the astral projection last time.
But the thing is, Jack is ape-like.
I know. Okay, first of all,
we're trying to think of Jack's personality too when he makes one.
So you're saying if it's confirmed real, that means Jack's not a human being.
Ooh, I like that point though.
What
you just said. You got to consider me and my personality, because I'm making one of these up.
Yeah, he's making one of these up. That's what I was thinking for the last one. That's why I thought the island was the one that he made up.
But if he's making this up, maybe he's making this up. But I'm just saying that this cannot be real. Is my point. This just 100% cannot be real.
That's fair.
Okay.
And also, I said that about the CIA thing. I don't even think I did say that about the CIA. I just said that what they saw can't be real, because like how can they freaking go to Mars and see people there? There's no people on Mars.
I just remember you saying like there's no way that one. Because
I didn't think it was
ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I didn't think it was real. It wasn't that.
Oh, okay.
That one. I said that. Okay, let me explain. I said there was no way that could be real, and there's like I just thought there was no way. This one, it's like it's basically fact. This one cannot be. Like if this one is real, I will like chemically castrate. So how the hell can this be real?
What's that bet, bro? Why?
I'm not actually gonna do that.
So
now.
Hey, bet.
I know.
We're taking the bet or not?
Like, why'd your mind go there? Not like I'll give you $50.
You're gonna chemically.
Because that seems too like give you $50. That seems too like tame.
Fair enough. Yeah. You could put anything on that.
Okay, so that's number 2. So
the point is, I'm just really strong. Well, what do you think so far? Where are you leaning on that one? If you're leaning anywhere on that.
Well, just because Jack, he started off by saying I'm ape-like, so then I'm thinking like.
So you think so you think he's gonna point out I'm not a real human being after this?
No, what I'm trying to say is like I think the Thomas Jefferson one is a conspiracy theory.
Mm-hmm.
This one might be fake, but I still have to listen to the third one. But the third one would have to be off of my elimination, be the one that's proven. Just because you said I am ape-like.
Okay. I mean, I guess from my logic, where I'm going next is the next one has to be fake, but I don't know for sure if that's true. But I feel like I may be right on that one. I don't know. But let's keep going.
Yeah. All right, last one, guys. I call this one. I got the dang coloring books. Okay. Right. In the voice of Robert Chandler.
Oh, yeah, all right.
I got the dang coloring books. Okay. This theory posits that the FBI back in the day used to steal, alter, and create coloring books to undermine what they deemed the enemies of American society. Okay? So they... Essentially, this states that the FBI would like go into these groups that they deemed like terroristic or whatever, like the Black Panthers or whatever. Books away. Yeah, and they would take they would both create and take coloring books from their movements, alter them, and then put them back in, so that they could then show the public the coloring books and be like, look how evil these guys are.
Oh.
Okay, and so basically they'd be writing coloring books to undermine political movements that they deemed violent or too much for the United States to handle. And yeah, I explained their goal of it. They say that they distributed altered versions as well as like completely fabricated ones, aiming to discredit movements by portraying it as like violent or extreme or just terrible, essentially. And they used it as like proof to be like, we got to shut this down.
I feel like that one. I feel like that's fake. Who has a Black Panther coloring book, you know?
So you think Jack made this up?
Yeah, I think he made this up.
But the thing is, dude, I could so totally see an extremist thinking that.
You think? Well, do you think the Black Panthers have coloring books?
But that's the thing with conspiracy theories. It's like you're sitting there like, what? Are you serious? I could totally see somebody making that up way back.
So you don't believe this for a second, just saying.
No, I don't.
Wow.
Even though this one makes the most sense for something that could happen, frankly. When you don't think, because the second one is like about literally about other species, and the first one is about like Thomas Jefferson and slaves. And well, I mean that kind of did happen, but this is like, I don't understand. Like the Black Panthers don't have coloring books.
But the thing is, he made up the Ronald Reagan one, so he used a real life person and made up something from the last.
Yeah, but I feel like he's using this to use a real life groups to make up like.
That's the mystery,
this
bro.
Is
that's
hard,
that's
man.
the juice of this game.
I felt so safe with the first two, and then I was like, wait, that third one.
I feel like this was easier than the first one, but at the same time, I feel like I'm going to look like an idiot if like I say that and then I was wrong on all of them.
Let me see if I can dunk on you twice.
And I think, frankly, I probably was wrong. Like, in the same way where, like, I don't see how it could be any different than what I'm saying, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, like, I feel like I'm wrong just because, like, but here's the thing. Okay, let me just say this. I'm going to say what I'm about to say, and it's like, deep down, I'm probably wrong on everything I'm saying right now. So
are you locking in right now? Because I was going to do an overview of all three. I was going to do a recap.
I'm about to. But here's my point I'm going to make. Well, I mean, before I officially lock in, we'll do that. But I'm just saying, and you could do that. But I'm just saying, what I'm about to say, like, I am probably wrong on all these. So don't turn into, like, you were so confident you were all wrong. But I'm just saying.
You got to have some confidence.
With all that saying, I'm 100% confident that one's fake. Like, I do not see how that one can be real.
Okay.
And then the other two, it's like...
Mikey, you're thinking hard over there.
No, you know what? Yeah,
I'm just confused.
I feel like...
That's the point.
I feel like I'm 100% confident in my answer because there's no way the humanoid one can be real.
Okay.
And there's no way this one can be real.
Okay.
So the Thomas Jefferson one by process of elimination has to be the real one. This is the fake one. And then the humanoid one is the real conspiracy. Don't reveal the answers yet. Like, go over them again first. And Mikey needs to have his answers ready. But I will say... That's what I think so far.
Fair enough.
So
I mean, you got to have your opinion.
Yeah. So recap, or Mikey, do you want to say what you think first?
No, yeah. Do a quick 3 recaps.
So yeah, the 3 conspiracy theories of the night tonight are TJ's shady business, right? Thomas Jefferson. It's confirmed that he owned slaves, right? That's kind of
that's confirmed.
That's known.
Yeah.
But the conspiracy theory states that he worked closely with France to get just to kind of facilitate the slave trade with them while he was our president of the United States. So that's the conspiracy theory for the TJ's shady business, right?
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx, yeah. That's
what
they call
Hannah Montana.
He's TJ Maxxing. What do they call it when Thomas Jefferson facilitates a slave trade with France?
TJ Maxx.
Nobody's perfect.
TJ Maxxing, yeah. They also call it horrible, but that's...
And then we got the Denosovans, right? This is some of our ancestors genetically linked through Neanderthals. It's like a tree.
I think my grandpa was a Denosovan.
And that the conspiracy, because those are also confirmed true, right? But the conspiracy theory comes in that they're still kind of around in various areas and in our bloodlines, and like there are people that are more Denosovan than human is like the conspiracy theory, right? And then the third one is they got the dang coloring books. Where the FBI used to tamper with and create like coloring books and like stuff, various materials to undermine certain political movements, as in like they'll make fake ones and they'll alter it, they'll give it back into the movement, and then they'll fake discover them, and be like, oh, look at these guys, they suck, we gotta arrest them, and like try to get the public against them. So that's the overview. Those are the 3 tonight. One of them's a conspiracy theory, just normal, unconfirmed. One of them was a conspiracy theory that turned out to be true, like it's real. And one of them I just completely made up. Mikey, what do you think?
I'm gonna lock in my answers right here.
Okay, we got a confidence.
Can you repeat your
over
answers?
here.
I don't remember what they were. Which one?
Well, no, I haven't said them yet fully. So I'm gonna lock in the coloring book you made up. Because the thing is, you could do that. You could do a little bit of hint of your personality, but if what I would do is a little bit of hint of my personality with a prompt and tell AI, hey, can you make this more in depth so I can explain it? Because you still need a conspiracy theory good enough to explain, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So because you said coloring book or however you said it, can you say it again, Jack?
I got the dang coloring
Yeah,
book.
that. Because you said that one more time, like when you were explaining it, I was like, ooh. He thought
Oh,
that
you think
probably,
I'm overcompensating?
Yeah. So,
Okay,
well, I'm saying
okay.
like you probably thought that when you're trying to make you're like, I got that dang coloring book. You're probably thinking that.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
sitting in my room alone.
Yeah.
Yelling
So I'm gonna go.
at you.
That's a fake.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Thomas Jefferson is confirmed,
Oh,
and the second one just seems a little too like
Denosovans
conspiracy theory where they're like it seems like
still among us.
but unconfirmed. So
Okay.
So
So we got the same answers actually.
Yeah, you guys are.
Oh, actually, okay.
It's a unified
Sorry, I was
front
listening.
tonight.
So at least if we're wrong, we're both wrong together on this.
Yeah, if
All
we're
right.
stupid, we're both
So here's
stupid.
the thing. I'm looking to get. My goal is get at least one right. That's what I'm.
I want to get 2 out of 3.
I want to get all of them, but get at least one, and I'm happy. So all right. So I'm gonna hit the. So
Wait. Let me recap this. You said which one is the fake one? Both of you said coloring book.
yeah,
Is the one that you made up.
Yeah, and then which one's the conspiracy?
the
Unconfirmed or
Denosovans.
confirmed?
Unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed
is
Denosovans.
the second one.
Okay. All right.
All right. So without further ado, we're gonna hit that drum roll, and Jack, why don't you tell us how we were?
You guys are half correct.
Whoa,
You got
okay.
one right.
Oh,
other
that's like
2
half.
wrong.
That's 33 first.
All
So
right, I'll
Josiah, this is an improvement for you. Mikey, this is a solid start.
Yeah, this is solid.
You know,
start.
because
All right,
Josiah
there you go.
bombed it last time, but he's getting better.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I
He's
remember.
getting better. So basically, see, this is the juice of it now.
Mm-hmm.
Is now you got to figure. You're gonna hear the truth. Which one's real? Which one's the one you got right was the Denosovan ape
Okay, that
creatures.
one,
That
that's
it's just
another
a conspiracy
Are you?
theory.
How the hell is the coloring book thing? Black Panther.
Unconfirmed, right? No, wait. The coloring book could still be fake. Remember, the Denosovan. This is just a conspiracy theory. There's
Okay.
2 left. One of them I just made up, and the other is confirmed, right?
But yeah,
So
but
you could still be right.
But I'm.
at this point, but you know you're not. You got
Yeah,
the
so
last 2
that's what I'm
wrong.
saying, what the
but
hell-
this is the one you got right. This is the one.
Well, I'm
you
just saying
guys
before we go
put
too
together.
far into it, I'm just saying. So that literally means the coloring book one is confirmed or real. How in the hell?
Well, you don't know that.
No, but
The slave trade could be confirmed real.
that was the one we guessed was confirmed real.
And you said we got that one wrong.
You got that one wrong.
Yeah.
So that means we got.
So that means the color we have got to flip the other two.
Yeah, you're right.
So
The TJ I totally made up. There's no.
You made
there's
up the
no
TJ?
Yeah, like he did own slaves, but he never worked with France. He was the president of the United States, and he never facilitated slave
You
trade.
made that up.
I made that up.
okay,
It
well,
sounds realistic. I got you guys.
I mean, okay, I'm just gonna say right now, I'm gonna give you a pass on this, but that's kind of cheat. I feel like that's kind of cheating. Is like he basically did that, you know?
no, he didn't. He just owned slaves.
No, but
Yeah, and he worked with France a lot.
but
Just
that's
on
a
the
conspiracy
Louisiana
theory.
Purchase.
Yeah, but
not
that's like
on the
1
slave
degree
trade.
of separation between.
Well,
the
still,
two.
you got to realize.
No, but
that.
that's the point of the conspiracy theories is people take things from different things
Yeah.
and say let's connect them.
I got you with that,
Yeah.
but that
That's
means
a good makeup, dude. I'm gonna give you your flowers.
that means that the coloring book FBI, that's real, confirmed. The FBI be on some crazy
No,
stuff.
we got
man.
a Black Panther coloring
the
book.
black.
So I'm looking that up
okay,
now.
that's actually interesting because that's the one truest example that they literally took the coloring book of the Black Panther movement and they altered it and they put it back into circulation.
How is this a real thing?
Yeah, the
How
movement
are-
had a coloring book for their children, and essentially they made it so violent and so like grotesque that it's like definitely children shouldn't be reading it. So
Man, did I hear about that when I was in elementary or middle school? I feel like maybe it's deja
they
vu.
wouldn't teach you that. Oh, what are you talking about? The Black Panther?
Yeah, I'm getting like
Can I
major
get a
deja vu
copy?
right now, dude. I'm getting major deja vu.
You trying to buy a copy?
All right, there they are chopping some people real good.
Wow, so you made up the Thomas Jefferson.
I did.
There they are punching up.
These are hard. I'll give it to you. I've been going hard on these. Like,
Those
I could
are
make
pretty
this
good.
really easy, but
No, those are good. I like
think
that.
through and
This
be
is
like,
fun.
okay, this one sounds insane, but it's real. So this will be like my curveball, and then I'll make the Thomas Jefferson one. I'll make it sound
You
pretty
just gotta make
realistic.
sure to write them down so you don't repeat any of them.
Well, see, that's the thing is I have this whole doc. I'm keeping them forever, so I'm gonna keep this just to play a game in my free time, like with my family or whatever, because this is just fun.
You know, this
Yeah,
could-
that is
it's
fun.
a good
This must have been the FBI behind this, because who in the hell would buy this stupid coloring book?
Well, that was real. The original one was real, and it was for like the movement.
This one must be. Yeah, this is the no. These ones I'm looking at right now are like this is the FBI version.
Yeah, it's the
and it
altered
makes sense
one.
because who the hell would buy this?
Yeah, it's definitely not for children. It makes them look like monsters.
Yeah,
showing the kids
and frankly, I'm not trying to be weird here, but I'm just saying for the work, it's kind of weird because they portray because you can't really tell who the black people are supposed to be and who the white people
Yeah,
are
they don't
supposed to be.
color it in,
Yeah,
right?
so it's kind of
It
weird.
looks like
So it's
white.
just acts of random violence.
Yeah, no, FBI they be on some crazy stuff. They
Yeah.
do some
I'm gonna have
stupid
to.
stuff.
I'm gonna
Totally
have to
killed
be on
JFK.
my toes more, dude. That's so.
Yeah,
I
right,
just can't
next
get over
time.
how good that was.
So yeah, you can imagine asking for a Black Panther coloring book for Christmas, like based on the movie, and your parents give you these of these guys shooting pigs.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty
it's
cool.
terrible. Terrible.
Yeah.
But
Well,
anyway, thanks for playing, guys.
Yeah.
Listen,
Okay.
you guys are improving. Josiah, this is
I lost.
Mikey,
Who the
this is
hell
a great
cares?
start, but Josiah, this is a better outcome. Next time you're gonna win by these odds.
I ain't winning. All right. Well, thank you, Jack, for the game once again, and thanks for educating us on the fact that the Black Panthers had coloring books.
Yep, and the FBI tampered with them.
Yeah, those
Terrible.
darn jerks. Well, yeah, round of applause for the game once again. You know. All right, that's
That's one of my
enough.
favorite
That's
parts,
enough.
man. That's a great segment.
That's
Fun
enough.
segment. I'm gonna try and figure out since these ones they hit hard. Like some pretty bad topics that I delved into here.
Yeah.
Next time I'm gonna try and find some that are more, fun and like SpongeBob theories or
Yeah,
something.
maybe
Hey,
like
we could
I
do-
don't know, hippie coloring books or something like
Yeah,
that. You
yeah,
know?
yeah,
Yeah, we still got that segment with the What's Better Than SpongeBob movie, right?
yeah.
I think we canceled that one.
Yeah,
but
Oh,
it
we
is
did?
canceled. I mean,
we
it's
can
still in
talk about it in our
production,
free
technically.
time though. The
Okay.
SpongeBob movie.
But yeah, not that the stuff that I said tonight shouldn't be talked about, but
Yeah.
like it'd just be more fun to focus
Yeah.
on other things.
Yeah, but like Thomas Jefferson once said, nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
But well,
cannot believe.
while we get to the next
Montana quote.
the next segment, Mikey, can you hand me one of the pairs of the headphones behind you?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I'm gonna introduce. I'm gonna see if I can just plug this in because it's pretty. Yeah, it doesn't really work when you have both the headphones and the speaker going.